right, so our next speaker is me. My name is Ashesh Trivedi. I'm a sophomore here at Carroll High School, and what I'm here to talk to you about today is something that we all cherish very deeply, our own intelligence and what the value that we have placed upon it and the value that our teachers and parents have placed upon it. Ever since the beginning of civilization, the way to get better in society is either to be just ridiculously stronger than everyone else or to be smarter. And the latter is something that's more common and easily achievable. So, ever since we were children, our parents and teachers have instilled in us a sense that the most important thing that we would be doing for the learning, at least 12 to 16 years, the rest of high school and then maybe a bachelor's degree. So from then on, the diligent students, us, we worked hard and we thought that, okay, if I want to succeed in life and have a better life for myself and my children, I'll learn so I can actually contribute to society. And this is, as I said before, this is true for the majority of our time on Earth, but as of modern times, this is kind of declined. No longer, you don't have to be intelligent to succeed anymore. And that's something that isn't as a result of the failure of intelligence, but that's something that society has deteriorated in its value of intelligence. So, an example that we've all delved into is the Asian Challenge, which is basically the countries, not even just China, India, every third world nation that we're helping, they actually place a much higher value on intelligence than we do. The children of the East want to learn. That's the difference that we have. We go to high school and we see it as a burden. We come here, 8 to 3:21. It's the worst time period of our lives. We come home and we jump off the walls because we're excited. We're home. But then, and what do we do when we go home? We do even more things which influence our hatred of learning. We watch Jersey Shore. We listen to Young Money, Cash Money Billionaires. That's the name of a group of musicians. How is that normal? These people have deteriorated our own value and intelligence, and this isn't just a contemporary phenomenon. This is linked to the rise of consumerism in the 50s and 60s. And it's not only because of consumerism, it's just linked to its rise. With consumerism came just a sense of complacency, that we could do what we're doing right now, and we didn't have to get better. We can just do this and we'll succeed, regardless of what happens. And this is completely contrary to the American dream that the Founding Fathers had, which is we constantly need to adapt, change, get better, so we can succeed in life. Intelligence will enable the people. People need to realize that intelligence isn't something that just comes to you. You need to work for it and it will help everyone in the world. It's not getting the degree. It's not becoming a doctor. It's knowing what you know, having that power that the things that I have in my brain, the ideas I have, can shape the world. There's a difference between going to Dartmouth, like my brother's going. That's awesome, but if he goes there and just gets a degree, and then goes and gets a job, there's such a waste of time, because you need to actually love what you're doing. Einstein even said that information is not knowledge. Becoming a doctor doesn't mean that you're a smart person. Becoming a lawyer doesn't mean that you're serving the country. You need to serving the people. You need to actually have a passion for learning. There needs to be the same sort of drive and passion that children of the East have that needs to be translated back onto American children. That impetus to want to learn. So what we need is that the average intellect and just the average will to succeed needs to be so much higher than mediocre. We are America. We're the greatest nation in the world. We know that. We've had this knowledge for so long, ever since the conception of America. And we need to keep on doing that because they are the rising challenges of the East. We need to beat them. There's a difference between being mediocre and being where we need to be. There needs to be some sort of stimulus. Children don't need to actually be scoring 140s on IQ tests. They just need to want to be scoring 140s on IQ tests. There needs to be some sort of drive that needs to be instilled from birth. This can't be some sort of phenomenon, I'll just pay attention to Miss Otto's class today. And that can't be a thing. It needs to be every day, every action that you do at school needs to be something. And then, unfortunately, intellectualism isn't something desirable today. When people think of an intellectual, they think of someone who sits on a fancy couch petting a cat, drinking fancy liquor, and just mocking society, right? And that's not something that's appropriate. Intellectualism needs to be some sort of coveted thing. Intellectualism can't be a label that we're placed upon, and it can't be another pill that our parents are making us swallow. It needs to be something that we want to do. It needs to come from within. Because inevitably, the only thing that we have that can help us succeed is intelligence. Luck, beauty, good connections, becoming ridiculously strong. That'll only take you so far. You need to actually have that intrinsic ability to succeed and know where you're going in the future. Thank you.